Welcome back to another Dadam Reacts. I wasn't, I don't know. I'm not like super hyped for it, but I'll go ahead and I'll do it. Um, no, I'm fine. I'm gonna watch the Wicked trailer. I like musicals in small spurts. um, my favorite musical is The Greatest Showman. Hugh Jackman was incredible in it. Um, so we'll see. I know this just came out, but I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I've seen this live. I didn't really enjoy it live, but that's because I don't think the actors were very good in it. But I mean, let's give it a watch. Let's see.
Are people born,
I don't have major expectations for it.
or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? You're green.
I am. Welcome, new students, to Shiz University. Miss Elphaba, you can room with Miss Galinda.
Oh, popular. I know about popular. Oh, I saved you some space, by the way.
Do you really think this is fair?
I do not. I was promised a private suite. But thanks for asking.
Please, everyone take your seats. In today's Oz, a real sorcerer who possesses true magic has become all too rare.
Absolutely remarkable.
That was you who made all that happen. How did you do it?
I don't know. I've never known. You, come with me.
Of course.
Not you. You. You're the one the wizard has been waiting for.
Galinda?
Ew.
I know. It's my granny's. I'd give it away, but I don't hate anyone that much.
Hey.
You should join us tonight. And don't tell me you have nothing to wear. Because you could wear this.
Something has changed within me.
She doesn't give a twig what anyone thinks.
Something is not the same.
Of course she does. She just pretends not to.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City. Come with me.
What?
To meet the wizard.
I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
I really like Ariana Grande though. Let's go, move.
Something bad is happening in Oz.
The best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
You have no real power.
That's why I need you.
Don't let her get away! This wicked witch.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
I mean, damn, they put so much into that. Uh, And yeah, this is gonna be really good. Um, so Kristen Chenoweth did the original Linda, and she was incredible. She's such a unique voice. I'm not Ariana's gonna kill it. I'm sure. I'm not worried about that at all. But I did see that she kind of like tried to embody and carry Kristen into it. Um, I feel like they could do. I don't know if this is gonna be a one for one to the actual musical. I feel like they should do more with it because the musical was incredible. I mean, the version I saw wasn't. I didn't have like I didn't get to see Kristen. That would probably have made a bigger difference. But anyways, uh, I just there's something here with the Wicked story, and I want them to explore that. And this looks like they might because it showed like childhood um scenes in there. So I'm hoping those aren't just like itty bitty flashbacks, but maybe they expound on it more. Jeff Goldblum as the wizard was really cool. I think I think the goat.
That was you who made all that game.
I'm curious how long this will be.
Take your seat.
That sounds. I know that voice. I'm trying to.
Please, everyone take your seats.
Okay, I think that's Peter Dinklage. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean that would mean you've got a really awesome cast. I wish they showed the cast list at the end. Let's actually see if we can go to the official site and we'll check it out. Wow, Thanksgiving's got a lot of movies coming out for it. Is it literally just the trailer? That's literally all the website is. It's got no information on it. That's actually kind of funny. The one time I actually wanted to know more about it. I can't find anything about the movie. I don't know what my cat's doing. All right, so John Chu did it. I want to say he's got a lot of history doing music videos and stuff, so that's probably a really good pick. Um, Cynthia will be incredible. She's got such a good voice. Shell, yeah, okay, so that was Peter Ding. Okay, yeah, so I mean, they don't have any. They don't have anyone cast for her as a child, so my assumption is it's just gonna be like small little flashbacks. See, like this is what I wish I got to go see, was Kristen Chenoweth and then Idina Menzel. And you don't know who she is. She is the voice of Frozen, right? So that's where most people know her from. Um, so this is probably where everyone knows her from. But if you can watch, so I've watched their version of Wicked. Their version of Wicked is that's what I was hoping I was gonna get to go see. Not what I got to see. um, they get to do more things, which I think is really good because it's a movie, so they get to expand on it. They get to make it more magical. Watching a stage play is always different, right? Because a stage play is always it's always back and forth because you have real props coming in and out. it doesn't have the glitz and the glamour, but it has something else that I really enjoy. Um, and like it's the same thing like when you go to an opera, man. Some operas are incredible. Like I got to go see the Phantom of the Opera. I wish I got to see the Sarah Brightman and um Gene Wilder, Phantom of the Opera. That would have been like that would have been amazing to be able to see that. So like I'm not against. Um, I just feel like sometimes they're less about the story and more about just which you know it's its own flavor, and I think there's definitely a place. I love it when they're really good, right? And that's where the Greatest Showman for me was so incredible. I enjoyed every minute of it. I like things where it makes you fall in love with the characters. Importantly, like you get to see the actor natural charisma going in, and I think sometimes it gets pushed behind. But I love how they give Cynthia top nod here. Um, so I would actually go see it in theaters if the kids wanted to, like Kylie wanted to go see it, like a daddy daughter day or something. She really wanted to see this. I would go. I think it would be enjoyable. I would not. I don't think I would not. Um, but I understand why some people don't like musicals. Um, or they get upset when they feel like they get tricked into it. And I guess maybe that could be the only time I would be. Oh, he did Crazy Rich Asians. Okay. Which is an incredible movie. I mean, Mark Platt, right? Just everything. But yeah, so they've got an all-star cast. They've got incredible actors and actresses. Um, Shiz University. Is that what it was called? I don't remember. I don't remember that. It seems really. If you've never seen Harriet, by the way, it's actually a really good movie. Yeah, Eva Lynn. It's about her being Harriet Tubman and stuff, and it was actually a really good movie. It was like stylized to some degree to try and make it more palatable to people. Um, but I enjoyed it. I don't believe it did very well, so maybe this will be her really good like breakout performance for her. But I mean, like the set design, the incredible. They feel way more musical, like powerfully colorful and dynamic. And then musicals really do a lot of pop with costumes because it's the only thing they can control. Um,
She does. She just pretends not to.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to
when I went to school, there was like a screenwriting class I went to, and
This is your moment. I'm coming.
we had to do a project about writing good villains, and I used Lucinda as mine because I said there's nothing better than a secret villain that pushes a narrative without people knowing about it. And in The Wizard of Oz, she does.
The best way to bring folks
You could almost say that she's the villain of this story because she's selfish and she's self-absorbed. But in The Wizard of Oz, right, she
no real power.
uses Dorothy
That's
to
why I need you.
Don't let her get away!
perpetuate the whole movie. And every accident you can kind of like trace back to her. That was what my paper was about. I got an A on it.
Don't be afraid.
I will say the only thing that bothers me is her makeup. I feel like maybe I'm wrong about this. Her makeup feels whitewashed. Like she doesn't look like Ariana Grande, and Ariana Grande is beautiful. I feel like she's just got so much makeup and concealer on it, and they're trying to make her look really pale, maybe. Because I mean, she becomes Lucinda the White, or I think the White Witch, Lucinda the North. I don't even remember what it is. I just through this whole trailer, it almost feels like they're just trying to hide her ethnicity to some, and
Asking.
like that, like this scene right here, like her makeup, she just looks so fake almost. Like that's a lot of makeup on somebody that's naturally beautiful that probably doesn't need that much. Um, and maybe they were trying to play off of because she's got the green skin, so her skin stands out more to hers. But like those could be tights, but I imagine her skin tone is closer to that color than it is like this. And it could be lighting, it could be a lot of different things, or it could just be so quick. But like she just looks like a doll, maybe. I don't know. Like that's the only thing that really stood out to me that I really
Please, everyone take your seats. In today's Oz, a real sorcerer who
I want to say like I
possesses
just
true magic
recently
has
watched
become
The
all too
Voice
rare.
or some episodes of The Voice,
That was you
and
who
her
made all
skin
this
tone
happen.
doesn't look like that. Like
How did you do it?
I don't know.
I don't
figured
know.
You, come with me.
And even Michelle feels very like subdued to some degree.
You.
Like yeah, her facial structure is very Asian, but her skin complexion, I want to say Michelle has like freckles. She just and like oh my god, like that's a really good shot. 'Cause you get it from multiple angles.
Never know.
I'm gonna actually slow this down.
You.
So she's got eyeliner on. Like you can this is how much concealer they have on her. Like you can't even see her eyebrows. And that could just be because they did like a blonde wig and maybe they dyed her eyebrows as well. But like that just looks like a pound of concealer that they put on her.
Come with me.
Like that I don't know. There's it's just it looks super unnatural to me considering, like how beautiful she is in real life. Like I hope this doesn't bring up any. I don't even know how to spell her name. Yeah. Is it Ariana? Oh my god. There it is. Okay. Okay, so like that's her naturally. I mean maybe I don't know. I guess she does do some makeup styles where she kind of does that, but still it could also be the hair. Because this is probably a really good example. So she went blonde. She's got the blonde eyebrows in here. As we're here, she's got the brown eyebrows, or she plucked them and then like they glued those on. Um, I guess it is always hard to tell because they Frankenstein. But like, if I was to trying to pull a good picture up, okay. So like, I can almost see the amount of makeup caked on her on that. I just to me that just seems like they've taken all of the complexion out of her face. Um, like she does bronzers on her cheekbones and she does all those to highlight it, so it makes her face look longer in those areas. But I mean, like, it, they barely have it right here. It, I, that's just me. I don't know. Someone I'm sure there's gonna be a girl that blasts me in the comments like, I know what you're talking about. I don't. I'm not saying I do. All I'm saying is this is a beautiful woman here, and it looks like they covered her face with 8 pounds of makeup to make her look like this character more. But I would have been okay if this character in these clothes just looked like Ariana Grande naturally does. Um, and then like that's her in the voice seat. So maybe that's why. It could be the hair. It could be a couple different things. Um, I don't know. But then let's check Michelle out. See, and then she looks much different too. I mean, she does have a few freckles, and not as much as I was remembering, or maybe she's covering them at times. But she's been in so many movies recently. Um, she just looks like she's got a lot of color too. She's got red in her skin. Like she looks way different than she does in this trailer.
Of course. Not too.
Like it just looks like they took white powder and they just smashed it on their face. And maybe that's what they're trying to go for because like back in old England, right? Um what is it, Marie Antoinette? You know. So maybe they're trying to go for like a something like that where it's kind of like that old England, like French Renaissance vibe where they were just like they looked like clowns. Uh, that's a crazy picture. Yeah. So I mean, maybe that's what they were going for, and that's the aesthetic that they're going for. It just stood out to me as very unnatural. Um, for this, that quality.
You're the one the wizard has been waiting for.
Glinda?
Ew. I know. It's my granny's. I'd give it away, but I don't hate anyone that much.
Waiting for.
But I don't know.
Glinda?
I would go see it. I'm excited to watch it when it comes out. If I don't go see it in theaters, like on HBO or this is Universal, so maybe it'll be. Or I don't think Hulu would get it. I think it'd probably be HBO, or I would rent it to watch with. Because she's starting to get more. About to go into junior high, so she might start like getting into drama or doing that. Um, I know they just he just been watched Bring It On. But she loves what are those? They're like slash music, like pop music. Um, got Fat Amy in it. Can't I can't remember what they're called, but they made 3 of them, and then they did a Netflix series about Buster, who's a character from. Why can't I think of their name? But anyway, she really liked those, and she really liked The Greatest Showman. So this will be a fun one to watch. But let me know what you think. Are you excited for this? Do you because you can't stand them? Um, and I'd be interested to know if you hate musicals. Do you hate music, right? Or do you just hate music inside of your movies? Like, how does that kind of play down for you? But drop a like, subscribe. Most importantly, do something kind for somebody else.